morning, good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura show. Good morning, hello. Hi everybody. I'm just trying to organize myself here. I just picked a few flowers outside and I thought we could, you know, take a little bit of time and arrange them. Arrange? I was gonna say organize, but then I changed my mind and decided to switch it to arrange, so it's orange. Sorry about the glitches. It will sort itself out. It always does. Just give it a sec, okay? It'll all be okay. I'm sure of it. Da, 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 da. Just hold on. We're going home. It's gonna be just fine, everybody. Just deep breaths. We'll all survive this, okay? Oh, lordy, lordy. Good morning, everyone. Sorry about the glitchiness. It's gonna be fine. Sooner or later. Hopefully there's no spiders on this set of flowers I'm holding. All right. So, happy Friday. It is Friday, September 19th, and finally my skin is starting to calm down. My skin has been so upset for like 2 weeks. I've been having trouble wearing makeup. I've been having trouble even covering like the parts of my face that I'm trying to like not highlight. They don't want to wear makeup, so I've just been kind of struggling with my skin for the last couple weeks, but you know, I think we're almost through it. I'm hoping we're almost through it. Sorry, I'm still setting up my screen here. But good morning. Nice to see ya. Let me turn down that volume a little, turn this volume up, make sure we are all set. Finally, gorgeous. Now we're here, all is well. What I do want to do before we start with doing painting, which we're going to do today, we're going to paint, in case you didn't know. But before we paint, I want to arrange these flowers that I picked. I actually picked these on Wednesday because I thought we were going to be together on Wednesday, and I thought we would do the stream and arrange some flowers, but I had the most miserable afternoon on Wednesday. I actually ended up staying in bed for most of the afternoon. I just was not feeling good. I've explained to you already that I've got like a breakout on my face. It's really painful, and it's finally starting to subside, like the pain level. But yesterday or Wednesday, Alex and I had a doctor's appointment in the morning. After the doctor's appointment, I got home and I was just like, I needed to be unconscious because that was the only way I was going to escape the feeling of pain. My whole face, like all the way under my eye, the whole side of my face, my glands, all under my chin. It was just like the whole front of my face hurt. And I've got like a rash, like a raw rash, and there's a chance that it's hand, foot, and mouth, which is what my nephew had a couple weeks ago. But it doesn't look like it. Like it doesn't look like what it is supposed to look like. So it also could just not be that. But, oh my God, my skin has been so upset. I've just been reacting to anything. Morning, Sid. Morning, Candace. Oh, thank you, Candace. Big congratulations. 96K. Yes, we hit 96,000 people have decided to join this community. 96,000 people. I don't even know anywhere near that many people. I don't think I ever want to be in a place with that many people. But I am happy that you're here. I like having you on the channel. I don't want you in public. I don't want to in person see 96,000 people. Like ever, probably. Especially not with all of them looking at me. That would be terrifying. But to have you subscribed, I'm very happy. So welcome. Happy to have you. Okay. So these are the flowers I picked. There's lots of different kinds in here. I've got a lot of marigolds and cosmos. And then I went out this morning and a whole bunch more cosmos bloomed and I couldn't help myself. So I just picked another handful of cosmos, and then a bunch of marigolds just looked so pretty to me. So I also picked a couple more bunches of marigolds. I thought that would help us kind of finalize this arrangement. But the main things in here are, I think, zinnias. But I'm going to pull the whole thing out of the water. This isn't even a vase. This is just a giant jar. But I just want you to see all the flowers. They're not arranged. I just picked them and put them in the vase. I didn't put any energy into how they were looking. But what I'm thinking is the zinnias are quite substantial. Also, I've got these black scabiosa. Look how long the stem is on this. Isn't that long and crazy? And look at how beautiful the flower is. It's literally like black. How cool is that? So black scabiosa is super cool. I've got a few of them that I picked. And then I've got a few boring zinnias. I say boring because the color of them and the shape of them is, in my opinion, nothing special. There are some zinnias that like steal my breath. They're so beautiful. This one, not so much. It's pretty. There's nothing wrong with it inherently. It's nothing to write home about. But these are a really good standard zinnia. Like there's nothing, this is like one of those zinnias that you would get in a seed packet of zinnias that you buy at the grocery store. Like this is nothing special, but they are still really pretty. So we are going to use them. As far as zinnias you cannot buy seeds for at the grocery store, I would think this would be in that range. This is the orange, Queenie Lime Orange. And I've got a few of them in here. Looks like a firework. It's pretty. It's just not like stunning. You know what I mean? It's still pretty. None of my flowers are ugly. These ones are little orange ones. Okay, what did you say, Sid? I have pickle in my lap as soon as I sit down. Oh, that's sweet. Anyone here know if the Coptic Coptic stitch or the French link stitch lays flatter regarding book binding? YouTube searches suck. I don't know the answer to that. I do not know. Okay, so there's another color. We have the pink, we have the orange, and then the next zinnia we have is this gorgeous one. I will be saving seeds for her because she's stunning. Oh, there is a spider. I'm so sorry, honey. Please don't freak out at me. And by freak out, I mean just like jump. Please don't jump. Just stay in your flower. You'll be fine. Here is the next one. See if you can peep the little spider. Where is she? There she is. Is she there? Where are you hiding, hun? Tiny girl. Oh, she tucked in. She's so tiny. She's in this flower. Do you see the tips of her legs coming underneath that petal? There she is. She's under there. Anyway, here's another zinnia. Gorgeous. Please don't like climb out. Just live in your flower. And now my nose is running for no reason. Okay. By the way, sorry if it's glitchy. It will sort itself out. It always does. Hey, loves. What happened Wednesday? So Alex had a doctor's appointment that I forgot about. That's the first thing. Alex is probably going to need surgery on his shoulder. He has been approved for the surgery. He just has... It's very bureaucratic in Canada to like get surgery. So the first thing he did was physio for 6 months or whatever they prescribed. Then he had to go get an MRI. Then he had to go to a sports medicine doctor. Now we've gotten to the point where we had the first appointment with the surgeon. So the next step is the second appointment with so this appointment was supposed to be with the surgeon, but it's not with the surgeon, it's with the surgeon's office. So the surgeon's office told us all about whatever, and then the next appointment will actually be with the surgeon, and that will be like where Alex would sign consent forms for the surgery. So then he would be on the wait list for the surgery, which in our town is about 3 months. So it's all very time consuming to get this even dealt with. And there's still not even a guarantee that he needs to get the surgery. So it was just a long awaited appointment, and I'm so glad it's done because now we are one step closer to like finally figuring out his shoulder. His shoulder's been hurt for years now, and and it's damaged. He has a pretty good, like 3 or 4 inch tear in his shoulder. And he's just been living with this painful tear for years. Okay, here's all the cosmos. Aren't they beautiful? I just want to bundle them all together because they're so pretty. Maybe we should do that. Wouldn't that be a pretty, just like simple flower bouquet? Just a bunch of cosmos. Maybe the scabiosa can go with them because the scabiosa is quite delicate looking. Anyway, so now the next appointment is in a few months because everything in Canada takes months to happen. And at that appointment will be kind of the final decision if his shoulder has not made any progress. So he's going to be doing physio between now and then to, maybe I want to put marigolds in here too, to see if he can improve like the strength around his shoulder. But it's kind of like, who knows at this point. But if he gets the surgery, it was also really cool to find out more information about the surgery because I thought it was like a whole big deal where like you're going to be cut open. Turns out it's not. It's laparoscopic, which is amazing. So the healing time is actually like negligible because all it is like 4 holes. But the reason it takes so long to heal is because you're not healing from the surgery, you're healing from the original injury. So I feel very more looking forward to it, knowing that it's not going to be a very painful healing journey for Alex. It's just going to be annoying because it's going to be like he can't move his arm, but it's not going to be that he's in pain. That's why he can't move it. It's going to be he can't move it because he needs to keep it still so it can heal. Anyway, I was just very happy to know that he's not going to be like in agony for months, because that's what I thought at first. It was going to be this big, horrible, agonizing surgery, but it's not, which is lovely. I love that for him. Alex is not a big fan of pain. Also, I think I figured out the mutant celosia. I thought I figured it out. Wasn't it terracotta, Selway terracotta? Is that not what it is? Yeah, lapro is much less traumatic to the surrounding tissue. Exactly. I thought they were going to have to like do like a cut and cut through muscle and stuff, but they don't. It's just 4 holes. And that's not minimizing it. I'm not trying to say that it's not still a surgery. Like Alex is still going to have to go into a hospital. It's still going to be intimidating. Like I'm not saying he's going to have a good time, but the healing for me, the knowing that the healing is, the pain for healing is going to be minimal. It's just going to be, basically, it's like if you got 4 needles, you'll be healing that. Like your tissues are healing that. Obviously, his shoulder is going to need to stabilize over the course of 6 months. He has to wear a sling for 8 weeks, but the sling holds his arm out like at a 90-degree angle, and he has to sleep sitting up for 6 weeks. I mean, does he really? I don't know. But that's what the surgeon office guy said. Okay, so tell me about the mutant celosia. What did you figure out? I'm adding the zinnias. I decided the cosmos are the main character on this bouquet, and we will just add zinnias around them, and it'll be so pretty. This one zinnia has such a silly stem. I mean my weird fanned out one. Oh, okay. What did you figure out? What's the sitch? Sorry if I keep moving away from the mic. I'm organizing this freaking beautiful bouquet. Look at these gorgeous marigold stems. Look at how many flowers are on this one branch. And this is probably like 1/8 of the plant that I just broke off for the bouquet. Isn't that gorgeous? That's gonna suck. That's what I think too, is that it's gonna be, the recovery is gonna be so annoying, and that'll make it suck. Less about like pain, more about like inconvenience. And it's not like you do it for 18 hours a day. It's like perfect. It has to be all the time for 6 to 8 weeks, and the doctor said 8 weeks for how big Alex's shoulder tear is. Poor guy. He's been walking around for like 4 years with a torn, it's called a slap tear, what he has. He's been walking around with just this torn cartilage in his shoulder, just hurting all the time. As long as he follows doctor's orders, he should be fine. That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, hopefully he follows doctor's orders. I can only do so much, you know what I'm saying? Okay, that one I'm going to dry out because it's so pretty. Then we'll just tuck in some marigolds around the outside, because who doesn't love a bright, happy marigold? Gorgeous. Look at that. She's beautiful. Oh, I forgot those zinnias. We'll just tuck them in at the end. So we'll put all these in here. No greenery today, just a lot of flowers. Then we'll let all of them sort of zhuzh out. Give them a bit of a wiggle. And then just start spreading them out. That is a lot of flowers. I just wanted to pick so many flowers because our garden is like really, really knowing that the frost is coming. That's what I am interpreting it as. The garden is just pushing out a crazy number of flowers right now. Like so many that it seems like, what are you doing? I'm not mad about it. I'm just saying it seems like a bit much. I think this is the front. So we'll add you in here. You beautiful zinnia. And then we'll put you in here. Look how long the stems are right now. Like, what? Sorry, spider, if I bothered you. There. Like, look how pretty. Just for my sweet man to enjoy. It's a private gallery. He has a private gallery of flowers. The Dazzler Cosmos right now are doing so much. Look how big they are. Look how big that flower is. Huge. Gorgeous. It's bigger than my zinnias. And then we have the Daydream, which has a darker center. Then we have the Picotee, which has the light center. Then we have the Apricotta. Oh God, look at those. They're gorgeous. Verbena, Naughty Marietta marigolds, golden orange marigolds, I don't know what they're called. Firecracker vine flowers, black scabiosa. More gorgeous marigolds. There's my Jolly Jester marigold in here. Aren't they pretty? Jolly Jester ones. So pretty. Very similar to the Naughty Marietta in form, but not in color. So the Naughty Marietta and the Jolly Jester, they have the same colors and the same shape, but the Naughty Marietta, the dark part only shows up on the inside of the flower. The Naughty Marietta and Jolly Jester, Jesus. The Jolly Jester comes in stripes. So that's the difference between those two plants. Oh, she's gorgeous. I love her so much. I hope Alex loves her too. I'm just going to back away so I can show you from a little bit more of a distance. There's also this really pretty little branch of Feverfew. We'll just tuck her in. Feverfew's mostly done. Oh, there's the spider. Come on, back in your flowers. Thank you. We don't want you in the house. Okay, ready? Here we go. Here's how big it is from far away. It's gorgeous. Look at all those flowers. Wow. Wow. I like this. So, there we go. Into Alex's office it goes. Good birds. Here you go. A beautiful bouquet for you. True love. All right, I have this old bouquet here. This is a last week or a few days ago bouquet. And then I also have this gorgeous stem of apricot status. Look at that. Look at the color. Oh, it's beautiful. So I have to wrap this up so it can dry out with all its glory. But I just have to get rid of some of this. No, Laura, you idiot. I just folded the stem. Why did I do that? Okay, it's okay. All is well. There we go. Plant garbage. You guys are allowed to exist. And I just need something to wipe this down. Alrighty. We also need to think about drying more flowers. Are we going to do some dehydrator dried flowers, or are we going to stick to just pressing them in my flower press or in my dictionary? Who knows? Who knows the answer? Okay, and now I need my... Who should I wrap you up with? Are you guys loose yet? Not bad. How about you? Oh, you're pretty loose. We can rewrap you. I have one here. Oh, drying. I'm just going to unwrap it because the thread that is wrapping it up is loose because they are drier. And I'll add the, what is it called? Apricot Status. Dazzling. I think so too. Okay, I found the seed packet at Home Depot, and I'm going to figure out if there's some genes for that growth type in now 2 of my terracotta celosia. What? My second lizard egg hatched out a much healthier looking baby. That's amazing. Oh, that makes me happy for you. Cute. Okay, first I have these dried. This is, what are you? You are amaranth. Amaranth, celosia, and straw flowers, a little bit of feverfew, a little bit of yarrow. These have just been drying, hanging, looking pretty good. They're quite dry. And the yarn that is tied around them has become loose, which means they've shrunk. So now I'm going to take this apricot status, both stems all together, and I'm going to just tie them in. That's my plan. But first I have to untie the yarn that's wrapped around it, or the twine. It's not yarn. Oh, and I have a coffee. Is it cold? Please don't be cold. Piece of plant matter. Love that. It's not hot. Is the coffee still hot? Alex?
Huh?
Is the coffee still hot? If it is, can you top off my cup? I don't need a whole new cup, just topping it off. Alright. I'm just unwrapping my dried flowers. Kept their color well. They did keep their color well, the amaranth. And it's cool because it's so dry and so light. I think that'll be really cool in a dried flower bouquet in the wintertime. Don't you think? It's so light now, though. Like, the flower heads have, like, no weight to them. Also, the mice have now really been going at my amaranth. Last night, I noticed a mouse eating the amaranth while we were watering the garden. And this morning, there's, like, a bunch missing. Like, the amaranth is thin. Also, I'm pretty sure that we have a raccoon that is semi-tame living in our neighborhood. I don't know that it's either semi-tame or it has rabies, but I don't think it has rabies because it's been coming back night after night, and I feel like, don't they die from rabies? It's too friendly. I'm not interacting with it because the risk of rabies. I don't even want to get rabies at all, and I don't want to have to get all the shots to not get rabies. But if it doesn't have rabies, then I think it might have been raised by a person because it's too friendly. And I was like spraying it with the hose, trying to get it out of our backyard because it was just sitting in our backyard. On our shed, trying to get into our garage. And I sprayed it with the hose. First, I warned it lots of times. I said, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. I made lots of scary noises. I sprayed water with the hose near him. Didn't deter him at all. He kept coming closer with all of those warnings. So I was like, okay, great. Are you sick and you're going to come in here and try and attack us? And he jumped onto our fence from the garage And then he was walking on the fence towards me this whole time while I'm like saying go away. And he's walking towards me, and then he grabbed one of my zinnias he was sitting on the fence, and the zinnias are like at fence height. So he didn't have to like reach far or anything, but he grabbed one of my zinnia flowers and held it to his body, like his chest, and he was just going like this, holding my zinnia. But for him, it was this big because he's a raccoon. He grabbed the zinnia and he was going like this while he looked at me, and then he let it go. And then I was like, okay. And then he grabbed a different zinnia and like bit it and ripped out a petal and then let go of it and was just looking at me. And I was like, this is someone's pet. I'm pretty sure this is someone's pet. I had sprayed it with water and yelled at it at this point, and it was 2 feet away from me, standing on the fence while I was saying, get out of my backyard. Obviously, I was talking to it like it was a person, so maybe it thought I was being friendly, but I was saying, get out of here. They would be aggressive and not drinking if rabid. Well, I didn't see him drink, but it wasn't really a time when I would have seen him drinking. And also aggressive, no. Very forward, yes. So I think that he might have been like raised and then released because he's too comfortable getting close. He might know the water is harmless. Oh, right. Right, I was spraying him. So with water. He might know that he obviously knew the water was harmless. I was spraying water at him and he just was going like literally like undeterred. So pretty sure we have a raccoon. Alex said, Laura, just because it's friendly doesn't mean it can come in. And I said, I thought he had rabies, Alex. I was never going to let him in. And he said, okay, well, if you figure out he doesn't have rabies, he can't come in. And I said, I wouldn't let him in. And he said, you can't pick him up. And I said, I wasn't going to pick him up. And he said, okay, well, don't pick him up and don't bring him inside. You can't be bringing wild animals inside. And I said, I never bring wild animals inside. And he said, you literally released a mouse into our house a couple of days ago. And I was like, that's not the same. That was an accident. So anyway, I'm not allowed to have a pet raccoon, apparently. I know it's illegal, so I wasn't gonna have a pet raccoon. I'm just telling you guys about it. God, why is everyone so against me having cute animals as pets? Alex? Hello? Yeah? You didn't top off my coffee. You just forgot. Yeah, no, he's not hydrophobic then. Yeah, he definitely, he wasn't afraid of that water, let me tell you, at all. Literally, like, he, like, turned his back when he got sprayed, and then he would come back, and, no, he was totally licking it off, so no, he's not hydrophobic, totally. Anyway, very cute. He's about the size of Peekaboo. He's about the color of Peekaboo. It's, like, a very gray, fat raccoon. And I am not keeping him as a pet at all, ever. And I wouldn't do that because raccoons are wild animals and they live outside. I'm just telling you guys he was cute. God. Everyone's so against me having raccoons as pets. I don't understand why. Hi. I'm not even going to have him as a pet.
Which one?
The raccoon. Which one? Which one? The skunk, the possum, the raccoon, or the mouse?
The mouse, the rat.
I'm not having a rat. We have rats in our backyard now, by the way. Alex loves you so much. He does.
They just like talk to each other and say it's a cool place here.
Maybe. Aw. I want that. I want the wild animals to think that our place is a cool place.
Oh, yeah.
Not rats and not mice.
Oh,
But skunk.
okay.
Everybody else is okay.
Oh, I see how it is.
Yeah. Imagine if we could make friends with the local crows.
Yeah.
You know what I'll do over the winter? I'll start creating some crow welcoming.
No.
Why no? Crows are cool.
Only if you can train them to bring us money.
Well, I can train them to bring us shiny things if that happens to be money.
Money's not shiny.
Well, new money is shiny.
Is it though?
I don't know. You know what I do know, though? What I do know is that I never heard of a crow that was not... You never hear about a crow doing crimes.
Uh-huh.
You never hear They don't cause property damage. Ugh, I'm wearing lashes again today because I am an adult. But oh my god, are they uncomfortable sometimes? Anyway, I can't have a raccoon. I can't have a possum. I will have a possum. I want you to know I will have a possum. There will be a time in my life when a possum is my pet. I will own a possum as a pet. I don't know when. I don't know what the context will be. I don't know how I will come into this possum, but a possum will live in my home at some point, and it won't be a pest. It will be a pet. So, unrelated. We're not going to have a raccoon because those are like illegal and they carry rabies. Oh my god, I need that. I want to befriend our ravens so goddamn bad. Yeah, well, we should figure it out together what we have to do to like invite them and make them feel welcome, because they don't come into my backyard at all. My backyard doesn't have a big tree. Typically, the corvids, blue jays, ravens, crows, all those guys, sorry, my eyelashes are now becoming itchy, which is super cool for me. They all really prefer to have a super high vantage point. They're like really smart and super conscious. So they like have knowledge and they know that being up high, they're just smarter than everybody else, okay? Anyway, they like to have a high vantage point. I don't have a high vantage point in my area. My neighborhood is pretty like low treed. The trees have been cut down, all the old ones. So now they're all young trees. So the corvids aren't really here. We do have blue jays that come through, but I don't know that there's many like actually living in my neighborhood. But I'm sure that there's something we could do like to invite them. Like maybe if I put like a bird feeder with mirrors and just peanuts or whatever they like, I'm sure we could invite them. I hope we can. I really like them a lot. And even though blue jays have the most horrible sounding bird call, like they're considered a songbird. Blue jays, even though they're a corvid, are considered a songbird. How can you be a corvid and a songbird? Crows are not a songbird. Ravens are not a songbird. So blue jays should not be considered a songbird. Hello. But they're considered a songbird. Have you heard a blue jay make noise? It's horrific. It's an awful noise. It's loud. It sounds like the battery of your smoke alarm is dying. It's like a loud, shrill shriek of a noise. And I love it. I also love that blue jays have the ability to mimic other animals, including hawks. So when they're trying to tell each other that there's a hawk, they can, with their vocalizations, mimic a hawk and then tell the other blue jays which direction it came from and how far away it is. Like, that's smarter than a child. A child can't do that. Why do I need a child? I could have a blue jay. It's illegal. It's illegal to have any of the local songbirds as pets. You're not allowed to do it. It's big bad. No, no, no. No loving songbirds. Blue jays are also evil. They will kill kittens. Like, what predator animal would not kill kittens? Except people. I mean, even predator people would kill kittens. I wouldn't kill kittens, but let the blue jay have the kitten. He deserves it. He earned it. Just a sec, I just need to make some room in my palette here. Anyway, I love blue jays. I love ravens. I love most birds. Here you go, Toby. You can have this. Ew. Have you ever heard of this dog treat that's called a bully stick or a pizzle stick? Have you ever heard of this? Let me just warp your mind. I thought it was just like some healthier version of a rawhide. You can buy like bull trachea, and that's better than a rawhide. So I was like, It's one ingredient. That's totally good. Did I look at what the one ingredient was? No, I didn't. But it was only one ingredient, so it's probably like really good for my dog, right? Don't Google it, because I did. And guess what bully sticks / pizzle sticks are? They're bull penises. So Toby right now has this right here. This tasty treat he has. It's a chew toy. It's made of a bull penis. That's disgusting. Disgusting. I mean, I'm happy they're using it for something instead of having it get thrown out, but yuck. So that's super fun. We love that for us. Okay, let's see. Yep, and ew. All ew. So yucky. Okay, so here is what the t-shirt is looking like. Oh, I found these at my grocery store for 44 cents. Lemonade Rose, freeze-dried in the USA. Crunchy pink lemonade freeze-dried gummies. I tried one yesterday. They were not good. They tasted good, but they get stuck in your teeth so bad. But they look so cute. Aren't they cute? Look how cute these look. I thought they looked really cute, so that's why I bought them. And then I tried them. I'm having like a candy binge right now. I've been in a candy binge for like 6 months. I mean, if you can look at the way my body looks, you can tell I've been very much enjoying my sugar. And so I thought these were going to be delicious, and then they weren't. Okay. They are. They just also like make my teeth angry. My adult teeth can't handle being treated this way. Okay. There we go. Cool. I don't buy them because folks have had their dogs get sick when they aren't properly cooked or whatever. Ew, really? Ugh. Just pay attention. Yeah, no, well, obviously I pay attention very closely to Toby. He is my favorite little guy. Okay, so now let's check out this t-shirt, how it's going. We've got, hey there. This is not a Twitch stream. Anyway, we've got a solar eclipse. We've got an Earth, a moon. We've got a spaceship. We've got some kind of planets over here. We've got YOLO. Thanks, Candace. We've got aliens over here. So today's job, we have to finish this t-shirt, which includes finishing our aliens. Love my M's. Love my M's. Huh? This we have to do. And we have to figure out what else the painting needs. What do you think? What else does it need? Also, let me just do this real quick. We'll zoom me in and then get out of the tits here. I mean, that's an issue with all rawhide products, apparently. Yeah, gross. All rawhide products are gross, but Toby loves toys. He loves playing with toys on his own. He doesn't want to engage with me yet. So far, the most I've gotten him to do is jump back and forth on the bed, like going after a toy that I'm holding. But he doesn't want to hold it while I'm holding it, which is fine. Did you paint that? Yeah. I painted this last week. Or this week. Yeah, I painted it. Now we just have to finish the aliens. I didn't just paint it. I bleach painted it. So first I took bleach and bleached the whole... Here, I can show you where it's bleached because we can turn it inside out and then you can see all the bleach. We painted over bleach. So here's what it looked like before. Like just bleached damage vibes, but on purpose. Oh, loving my candy. Oh, love my M's. Totally. And then we painted over it with colored paint, acrylic fabric paint. And then I ironed it. And now we have this big outer space. We just have to finish. This top corner has aliens. Do you think there's anything else that's missing? Here. Maybe right here. This area feels kind of empty. So aliens, and then here, Maybe you can help me figure out what we could put here. Do you think we are good having the bottom be empty? Oh, I love the way the stars turned out. Cute. Oh my god, I want one. Well, Sid, make one with me. It's so easy. You literally just paint on a t-shirt. It's fun. It's fun. It's like such a good waste of time. Like it takes forever. But it's so worth it because it's look how cute it is. And then Alex always likes things to be dated whenever I make them for him. So this way he'll know when he got it and he'll know if he needs a new one in a couple years, how long he's had it. So all the time whenever I make him custom shirts, I always put the date on it. This actually feels like it's a vinyl. This has already been ironed on and it feels like totally permanent on here. Nope, I'd wear the heck out of that. You think? Maybe I can do a small line of t-shirts. Custom, what's it called? Streetwear, that's me. Yeah, you gotta have a margin for tucking. Yeah, I agree. A tuck margin. A proper tuck margin, if you will. All right, there's my paint. These are my little aliens. Aliens are going to need to be repainted like thicker. The green was not very opaque last time. That's okay though. But I will have to bookmark that stream to watch it as a tutorial. Oh, cool. I think we did it over the course of 3. This will be our 3rd, I think. This might be our 4th stream. We just sort of... I feel like I'm never in a rush with this, so it ends up taking so much longer than it needs to. This is so much more than it needs to be. Like, this is definitely something you could do in one sitting, like with your friends. If you had a friend over, you guys could do this as an activity. It's just that when we're hanging out and talking for hours like this, I can just take so much time and just have fun with it. I do love that about the stream. It allows me to make things take way more time than they need to, which is fun for me. Just try and get it like this a little more. There, so that I can lean forward without actually being in that shot. Oh, I went out with my sister and my mom yesterday to this place. My massive sunflower's finally opening. Oh, that's awesome. To this place that sells like Amazon returns, I think. That's what it looks like. I don't know if it's returns or if it's like overstock, but it's called like Wild Bins or Crazy Bins or something bins. It's like you probably have them where you live. Those Amazon resale places. So we went to one of those and it was $1 day. So all of the stuff on the first day of the week, it's like $25. Then the next day it's $15. Then the next day it's $10. Then the next day it's $5. Next day it's $2. And then the next day it's $1. So we went on $1 day just for fun. And I found a rain gauge. So I actually got a rain gauge that is like a glass cylindrical beaker with markings down the side for inches and centimeters of rainfall. And then it has this metal contraption that it sits inside that you can sort of just insert into your garden somewhere. And it looks really cool. So I'm excited to have a rain gauge now. So I can actually know. Why'd you jump down, Pika? You were sleeping so cozy. I don't have room for you over here. Anyway, I don't have your painting talent. Well, Sid, you can paint something else that's interesting and cool. You have some really magical talent of your own. Okay. There's my alien outlines. Now we just have to let that dry for a little bit before we go in for more detail. But I think that's a pretty good opacity. The neon green, I feel like I should have just painted the whole thing white first before trying to get the neon green to work, because the neon green on top of black feels like it takes so much, like the paint has to be so thick, which I don't love. Toby, leave him alone. Or bark at him, or completely ignore what I said. Toby. Leave that poor cat alone. Okay, so now that my aliens are more or less filled in here, what I want to do is I want to make like movement around my spaceship. So I think that I want them to be coming from like way over here, and I want to do something like that so that it like looks like they came from somewhere. But what color should they travel in? What should their travel color be? What color would the movement of a spaceship filled with aliens be? I'm really into that space thing. And painting my own t-shirt is something I want to learn. Well, most acrylic paint is fabric paint. What do you think? I'm thinking either maybe silver. No, we did silver for this. We could do gold. Have it be gold. One of the awesome Zoomer kids I work with makes all her own band tees. That's cool. Band tees. Cool. They'd all be one of a kind, showing off the band. Are they showing off the bands that person likes, or are they just like band tees for Pink Floyd and like the Beatles, like big popular ones? Does anyone else even know the Great Gazoo beside me? Sorry, Candace, you're getting left out. I do know who the Great Gazoo is, but that's not who these guys are going to be. These are going to be like Roswell aliens. It's like I need it to be really thin. Maybe I'll do a really thin white, and then I can go over it with gold. You think green? I think the color they would travel with is green. Okay, so it's like I want it to go, I think I want it to start from up here. And I had an idea where it's like a circle. Like that. And then it'll be thicker on this side somehow. Roswell are white aliens. Yeah, but like, you know the idea, I mean, you know? They'll be green, but they'll have the big black eyes. Really, are Roswell ones white? When in doubt, eat marshmallows. Yes? I think that's a fair way to live life, yep. When in doubt, marshmallows. Does that make sense? This is their travel line. It makes sense to me. Gorgeous. All right. Looking good. Or at least looking the way that I'm imagining. Okay. So now we've got our aliens here. I'm gonna wash off my paintbrush. Oh, Alistair and I painted last night. That was fun. I forgot to tell you that, Alex. Alistair and I painted.
Alright.
Yeah. We had fun. Painting with a toddler is just a mess. Speaking of toddler, he's only a toddler for like a couple more days. Oh, I actually changed my mind and I think that I want to do white first. Sorry, I just need to pay attention for a sec here to get the shape well. Good. All right. Okay, so then I need white to do like the outlines of the eyes. And am I gonna do eyes that go like that? I think yes. Okay, there's one eyeball. There's two. Give him a nose. Give him a mouth. Now he's cute. Okay, and then we'll get more white. And we could do your eyes now. 1, 2. Good, now we need a nose, 2 dots, and a smile. Look, they're so cute now. Okay, now I think I want to thin out this white paint even further and outline these guys in white. We can also go over this with the green after, but I feel like the white outline will give us a little bit more contrast on our aliens, which is good. Sorry, it takes all of my concentration to not have it go out of the lines. So you just have to listen to me heavy breathe while I paint. Sorry. Okay, there's my little aliens. Looking good. Now we need to wait for the white to dry for a little bit before we start painting on top of it. So while we wait for it to dry, let's... What did we need to finish adding stuff to? Down at the bottom. By the way, I hope you've had a good week. I've had a pretty good week, except for I've been in kind of a lot of pain. I've had kind of a lot of pain this week that has made it kind of hard to function. So I did have an afternoon where I just took Tylenol and went to bed because my face hurt so bad. But I'm feeling a lot better now, so that's good. Okay, what are we going to do in this section down here? What do we think? Any ideas? I mean, we could just do some more nebula clouds because we've got a bunch here. So I could just do like What are you chatting about, Beelzebub? Hmm? The giant crescent of a moon. Ooh, that sounds nice. Where would you fit, though? Just like here, maybe? And just finish the edges of these clouds first. And there we go. Marvin the Martian. Kind of like Marvin the Martian, but he's black and red, I think. That kind of looks cool. A little bit of a edge of a cloud sort of situation here. Beelzebub, get off the shelves. Get off. Hey, get off. Get off my stuff. Go on. Go on. Thank you. Oh, you just want the flowers. Okay, here you go. You can have these. You're welcome. Ugh. Not looking forward. Whoa. I gotta find my artificial sinew. Yum. To fix my boots. Not looking forward to the old boot smell. Ooh, speaking of using natural products, what I have here is the plum, what was it? Plum, what did we call it? It was like syrup. Not syrup, though. The stuff that comes out of the tree. Sap. And I boiled it. I strained it out. And then I boiled it down until there was no water left, and I put it into a container, and now this, maybe, is glue. We'll see. Not confirmed yet, but it might be glue. It smells like burnt sugar. It smells delicious. Okay, if we're gonna put another crescent shape, maybe that should be here, though. Because this is already like our lowest point on the shirt. Or should the crescent be up here? I don't know. What do you think? Where should the crescent go? Down here or up here? We have this nice space here we could do something in. That might be a good spot for it. And then I think I want to do more of those clouds down here in white. Yeah, that looks cool. Then I'll just water down my paint and give her a go. Okay. Old boot smell. Even with the artificial sinew, it has an old boot smell. That's rude. Doesn't that seem like something they could have just, you know, built out when they were making it artificial? Okay. There, now we've got that second cloud. As you can see, as it dries, it does become more faded. Here's like the dryer. It's the same amount of paint. The boots have old boot smell. Oh, okay. What do you need to repair on them? Also good for you repairing instead of buying new ones. I do love a good pair of broken in boots. Toby, what are you doing? Leave the cat alone, Tobe. Toby. Thank you. Yeah, that's right, Beelzebub. Hey. He was doing something naughty. Beelzebub, get off of there. Why are you always trying to do crimes? What's your favorite crime to do, huh? Property damage? Arson? Okay. So there's the bottom. That looks good. I think that we can put the thing up here. Oh, thing up here. I think the crescent shape will go really good here. Now, what size are we gonna go for the crescent? Like this kind of big? Or bigger? Like, that looks like it could come off looking like a boob though, which could be a problem. Let's see, bookbinding pics in the Discord under live stream. Awesome, thank you. They have a through and through hole at the sole line. I have a new pair, but I like the old beat up ones better. You gotta do what you gotta do, okay? Which direction is the crescent gonna be in? Is it gonna be like this? Or is it gonna be like this? Or is it gonna be down here? Like this? Or is it gonna be small like this? What kind of crescent are we thinking? I like the idea of it being big, actually, now that I'm looking at it. I think I like the idea of it being big. So I'll take my bowl that I'm using to hold these seeds. You seeds just sit here for a second. Like I'm thinking like that big. Okay, now let me look at this. That could go like that. Get a little white liquidy paint. There. Nasturtium seeds. So there's our crescent. Hopefully this does not come off like a boob. But maybe we can make sure it doesn't by being really careful and doing like an actual moon shape. This is gonna take forever to color in. Crescent part yellow and the rest of the round part outlined in gray like it's shadowed. Well, I think that what I'll start with is I'll color in like a pale whitish color for this crescent shape. And then once that's colored in, we can go over it with something yellower. Maybe even like a neon yellow. Could be fun. Okay. Toby, leave him alone. He just can't help it. Tobe. Tobe. Leave the kitty alone. He doesn't want to play with you right now. Toby's like, I don't care what he wants. I want to play with him right now. Okay. I need to turn this. I need to be able to focus just on my little crescent here. Again, fingers crossed this does not come off looking like a boob when he's wearing it. You know, like those shirts where they have like a sexy lady body painted on them? I feel like right here is right around the boob zone, and I am doing a big round shape. We'll see how it looks on him once we're done. Oh, golly. We didn't really follow any shadow rules in this painting. You know, like you should have light sides and dark sides. But you know, outer space isn't... Don't worry about it. It's probably fine. The way I'm doing it is probably actually the way outer space looks. Toby, I am not joking when I'm telling you to leave the cat alone. I'm being for real. Why do you not believe the seriousness of my tone? Almost done your shirt, Alex.
Can't wait to wear it. Wears it proud. I'd be like, you like this shirt? Too bad, it's mine. Can't have it. Oh, where'd you get this? It was just made. That's where.
Custom made.
Can't get this.
Custom made only for you. Not only was it custom made, it was custom made for you, and you're the muse.
Why a big YouTuber?
Beelzebub just attacked Toby for the first... That yelp you heard?
Yeah.
Was Beelzebub landing on Toby.
That's not good.
No, that was the first time that's happened.
Being a jerk lately.
Lately.
Lately, more than average, yeah.
Look at... You like this moon? It has a flying saucer. It's fine. I love how much he loves wearing my handmade stuff. It literally is like all I need to feel seen is someone who appreciates the art that I make and wants to wear it. And the only person who is that person is Alex. He makes me feel like an artist. He makes me feel like an inventor. He makes me feel like a famous artist that is desirable. Like, he makes me feel, when I make clothes for him, when people say things in the street to him, which when you're wearing weird clothes, people say things in the street to you. They just do. So it's not like I take it as, wow, it's because he looks so cool in the shirt. I take it as he looks weird, so people comment on him. But he always says, people will say, I like your hat. And he goes, yeah, it's custom. And they'll go, oh, really? Like, where did you get it? And he goes, oh, you can't buy it. I had it made. If I'm not with him, that's what he says. And then if I'm with him, he says, oh yeah, it's custom. I had it made for me by an artist. And then they'll go, oh wow, that's so cool. And then he goes, it's her. She made it. He always makes me feel very legitimate in a time where I pretty much constantly feel illegitimate in my choice of occupation. He always makes me feel like totally and completely valid and also important. Like, it's not just that what I do is allowed, you know, like there's like that energy of like, you're allowed to do what you want. It's not even that. It's like, you need to be doing that. That's the energy that he has about when I create stuff. It's like, this is what you have to be doing. And he makes me feel real special. God, I hope that all of you have the opportunity to find someone like him, because this man is not, as far as I know, he is not repeatable. He is a one and done, one of a kind of guy. He's so cool. He makes me feel so cool. I like him so much. I wish I could offer you guys someone like him. He's so cool. I hope all of you find someone like him. Like, geez Louise. What even is life if you don't have an Alex cheering you on all the time? Okay. I'm just blending out this harsh end on the one side. That's so dope. True love. Literally. And I like him so much all the time. It's the best. Highly recommend. I highly recommend all of you try True Love. It's the best. It feels so good. 10 out of 10. Recommend True Love to anyone. It doesn't even have to be someone like Alex. Just someone that does what Alex does for me, for you. I want all your feelings to feel heard and seen and loved. It's the best. Let me just brag more about my life. I'm a poor artist in a shitty town in Canada, but I have true love, so come at me, bro. Oh, you're rich? Congrats, I have true love. Oh, you have a real job? Good for you, I have true love. Okay, so here's my moon. Dark side of the moon. I'm trying to blend her out a bit more into this sort of dark zone. And I'll do that by just getting the t-shirt all wet. Like so. Get it all wet. That's not supposed to be there. You blend in better. Okay, so now this whole area is wet, right? You following me? Now let me show you. Now that all this area is wet, then when I go back in with my other white paint, which is also wet, when I touch it to the t-shirt, it'll start to bleed out into that wet area while keeping a nice straight line up here. A nice, like, harsh, clean line. But it'll start to bleed out down there more. Okay, now I'm making like a nice gray. Also wet. Beautiful. And now I think I want to do some of those moon like crater shapes here, but I don't know how to do that, so I have to look at what a crater looks like. Technique. It's just vibes. My technique is a vibes-based technique. When in doubt, blend it out. I made that up just now, it's not real. Okay, so this will get way less opaque because this is blended with a lot of water. As this dries, this area is not going to have much color to it at all, which is why I can just keep adding paint because it's going to just, it's mixed with water. So even though it looks really opaque right now, I'm telling you, remember when we did the spaceship on the last stream? It just looks like a clear bubble now. That's why I keep adding paint, because I do want there to be some opacity here, but it is blended with a lot of water, so just get a little bit more. I do need to turn this into gray also. I feel like this is too white. We don't want it to be. Okay, we didn't need that much gray, but okay. Because it's a moon. Moon's not white, it's gray. Because it's made of rock. And then we'll do our, what are those? The craters that are on the moon. You know, you see them in like paintings, they're like 3D looking. We'll do that. Just get this to hopefully blend down a little more. All right, there's our moon. Looking lunar, if I do say so myself. Now, what does a crater look like? Anybody? Moon crater. Okay, so from the side, it's gonna look like holes. It's gonna look like circles. So if we go with our smaller paintbrush with, I think, some wet sort of black, then what we can do is we can first draw a circle. Okay. Then we're gonna shadow one side of the circle. All right, sure. Then there's like a rumple around the outside. Not my favorite. That's okay though, we're gonna get there. We're gonna figure it out. All we need to remember is mostly we're just doing a bunch of C shapes. Okay, and then there's like dark spots also, so we'll start doing both of those things. We'll do some dark spots with no shading, just some dark spots. It's gonna be great. This is super going the way I want it to, for sure. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna go so well. It's gonna be easy. The craters are gonna look so good. I feel like my craters aren't big enough for how big the moon here is, so I think we have to do like a big boy crater. Okay, craterish, cratery, cratorial. I think we need another big one up there. Like something, oops, a little too much water there. It's all right. Good vibes. Another crater. Also, that moon is gorgeous. Thank you. You're so sweet. Okay. I think we need like something big evener. Black paint is so thick and it doesn't spread nicely because it's for silkscreen printing. It's not supposed to be for brush painting, but I will not be thwarted by thick paint.
Found, you know the BMW bikes I like?
Mm-hmm.
There's one that just came out for a brand.
Oh yeah?
Our best offer.
Ooh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking it's like a lot, but that's the one that I was interested in.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want to spend the BMW money, per se. But they'll need engine rebuild.
Oh.
So I'm like, oh, it sounds like a fun project.
Could be a fun winter project.
Yeah. So I was like, I don't know.
It's not a terrible idea. Except for the $1,000 part.
Yeah. Could be a nice paperweight though.
Yeah?
It
Nice.
looks cute, it's blue.
A nice little garage decor.
Huh?
Little garage decor.
Little?
Garage decor.
Yeah.
Just to decorate our
Just for my
garage.
room.
Oh, great. It'll just be added to your room full of junk.
That's gonna go away once the bottles are solved.
Will it?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in those totes.
Once the bottles are solved, has anyone replied?
I didn't post them yet.
Oh, so no.
Well, I took the photos and measurements. I should post them.
Thank you. Did you get the email that I sent you?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm gonna message that guy, be like, how about 500?
And if he says yes, you'll be like, I'll come get it today.
Be like, 500, I'll come get it today. Final offer, no take back.
XOXO underscore one underscore final.
Like, I just want to get it because it's a BMW.
Yeah.
For a grand. But I looked up the cylinder thing for the engine. It's $1,500 brand new from BMW.
Mm-hmm.
Probably find it over winter somewhere on eBay.
Yeah, probably. Do you like this moon?
Yeah.
Pretty cool, actually. It looked.
Looks like a real moon.
It kind of looks like a real moon. Look at it in the camera. Kind of looks like the moon. Like the moon, the moon.
For real, for real.
I'm gonna run and have lunch and read for a while. Sounds good, Sid. Thanks for stopping by. It was nice to see ya. I hope everyone has a good Friday and a great weekend. Me too. I hope that for all of you guys. All right, so this is all gonna be moon. It's just, of course you can, baby.
Not sure if you know which one I was talking about.
Yeah, good thing. Good idea to check with me which one I was talking about.
Looks like any other bike, but it has all the fancy things. This is what it needs to replace, or so he says.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Well, it looks
He
cool.
fell on it.
Ouch.
Or something.
Yeah, that looks like.
Ran into something.
No, that
I'm
looks like
guessing-
a twist, like a fall, like.
But if he fell or broke and the engine continued running, it could be more than just
What he thinks is wrong.
left cylinder, yeah. Ugh. Well, he seems to be a motorcycle head,
Mm-hmm.
so maybe he's been authentic.
Maybe you can make friends.
Yeah. Maybe I can get it for free.
Oh, yeah, maybe he'll just give it to you because you're so nice.
That's so nice.
Let's see. Good morning, Laura and everyone in Pets and Plants. Good morning, Louisa. Nice to see you. Hoping to get up Pioneer Day in Jordan on Saturday and have some of those awesome apple fritters. Oh, cool. Pioneer Day. What do you think of this, this moon? Do you feel like it looks moon-like to you? Are you getting moon? Is it reading moon? Cool. I feel like it's reading moon, you know? It doesn't have to look perfect. It can still be moon-like. Okay, do you want to see it from the front? Ta-da. Here's what it looks like right now. Oh, that moon was a great idea, Candace. Good call. Totally. That won't look like a boob. Look at that. Moon. Aliens. The clouds at the bottom look really cute now. Very moonish. Very moonular. I guess very lunar is what we could say. Very lunar. Okay, now let's take a few minutes and finish our aliens. Ugh. Our cute little aliens. They're so cute. They're gonna be even cuter. Wait until you see my big, brilliant plan for them. All right, so here's the Earth. You might say that's a pretty sweet Earth. So round. Okay, now I'm gonna make black paint and I'm going to mix it up real nice so that it spreads well. And then I'm going to use that black paint. Oh, not with that paintbrush. I'm not. Need a teeny tiny paintbrush for this next job. Are you small enough? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna mix up some black paint on this super thin paintbrush. Should you put a little erect Canadian flag on it instead of the USA? Probably. For vibes, probably you're right. Okay, so now I've got black paint on my paintbrush, and I'm gonna use the black paint to outline the eyes of my little alien. I feel like I could have done that white and yellow also. Okay, and then we have to do the pupil, which will be a line, obviously. Because they're aliens. Okay. My little aliens. Oh, that's not my water to dip in. That is. Almost dipped in my coffee. All right, and now, what else do my aliens need? I feel like the outline doesn't need to be in white, but we already did it in white. So I'm just gonna come real close to the edge with black paint, just to clean up the edge of my alien. Do they need antenna? They didn't put antenna on them. Whoops, that was an accident. I accidentally just blacked out its hand. It's alright. We'll fix that later. Alright. Cool. My little aliens have good clean outlines now. With little eyeballs, very cute. Okay, now we need to add antenna because aliens have antenna, didn't you know? Everybody knew that. We'll go over them in green after the white dries, because the green is so not opaque. So white is a good opaque paint. I wonder if my acrylic marker would work better for this small detail work. I feel like this is not as detailed as it could be. Okay, and I agree with you, Candace, about the flag. So we'll just do that right here. Okay, there's my flag pole. And now the Canadian flag is red, white, red, but I'm gonna just do white first for opacity. Once the white dries, then we can go back over and do our maple leaf. And then we can add our red bars on the side. I'm not adding water here because I want this white to be totally opaque. This paint does not spread very nicely because, again, it's meant for painting shirts. It's meant for like silk screen printing, which is not what I'm doing, but I am using the right product to do a t-shirt. It's just usually you would be doing a silk screen print with this paint. The white and the black are both t-shirt silk screen. My other colors are just acrylic, but my white and black are actually screen printing ink. All right, there's our flag base. Beautiful, nice and clean. I love the idea, Candace. That was a great idea. Oh, Canada. Okay, now let's try and look almost like an old music scene. An old Much Music scene. Totally. It is kind of old Much Music, isn't it? Okay, now we need to figure out these aliens and how I can make it work better. I just don't feel like they're very good, these aliens. And I would like for them to be cooler and cuter and happier. But they're so little, it's hard to paint with this gigantic paintbrush. It's not gigantic, it just feels big for how small the details are. You know? Wish I had a yard. Someone in Grimsby is giving away free hostas. What colors? I wish I had more room for hostas. I have a bunch of hostas in pots, but they're like, there's not a lot of room for them, you know? Maybe if I mix the alien green with white, I could end up with a color that is more opaque and cute for my aliens. What color hostas, Candace? Someone near where is it that I'm talking about? There's this person who has a hosta near where I go regularly. Is it Alistair's school? It might be Alistair's school. Anyway, we see these hostas and they're like golden yellow and dark green and they're striped between the two colors and they're so pretty. and I want to ask the person if they'd be willing to split them up. And my sister and I are being so strong, and we're gonna do it. Yes, please. Literally, right? Okay, I'm just mixing white with the green to increase the opacity. Maybe I'll go there tomorrow, Candace. Is it on Facebook Marketplace? Okay, that feels like a more opaque green. And it's still got that neon element to it. Let's see if I can get these aliens a little bit more bright. It's so hard when the paint is so thick. It's like I almost want to paint with like a pen. Actually, maybe that would work if I paint with not a paintbrush. There was like a dot thing here somewhere, wasn't there? Ooh, or maybe like a sharp paintbrush. That's sharper. Let's try with this. Okay, that kind of works. It's kind of painting. Kind of spreading it okay. I feel like I need to use some other tool, like a black pen or something. I want them to have two fingers that are visible, but it's such a small space. Okay, get those little antennas. Maybe I can do this. Not exactly, but it could be worse. This could be worse, right? I just want them to be cute. You know, they're not cute enough yet. Images in live. I'll put the link in your Facebook. Candace, you are a lovely lady. Thank you for that. Okay, let me go into Discord. Sorry if the stream glitches out for a second. Sometimes it glitches out when I open Discord, so just be patient. Surprise, surprise. It glitch. Ooh, stickers. Oh, pretty. That's nice. Turn an existing sticker sheets into a book that I can reuse once these stickers are used up. Amazing. Not sure if I want to put a cover on it or not. I can do that later if I choose. Very cool stickers. Oh, Candace. I want those bright green ones. Candace, I need it. No, stop it. Look at how pretty these are. Okay, I'll talk to my sister. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow with her. Oh, happy birthday, new lizard. Cute. Fun. Fun. None of mine came out like that, Candy. 0% of mine came out looking like this. All of mine came out pointy. Ugh. My nose. It run. Take your time there, computer. Hey there. Hi. Oh, hello. Time to cut those down if you're saving the seeds. Oh, hello. You got a big mammoth about to open up there. Celosia king coral. No, this is okay. So you're right. There is a coral variety of celosia, but there's also there's coral, selway, and coxcomb, and spicata. I think are all of the celosias, and and pumila. So there's several varieties. Sorry, my nose is running and it's like tickling. I need a Kleenex. Why is there so much flower debris on the floor right now, birds? What is the reason? Where is this coming from? Toby, why did you take this away? That's for you. Ugh. Candace, thank you, by the way. If I think I did. Let's see. Yeah, Candace, thank you. They look very pretty, and I will show Julia, and then she will go, yes, let's go get them. Because Julia is also very interested in increasing her hosta quantity. My little sister is Julia, for those of you who do not know. Gary, don't say out when you're already out. You're already out. Let's cover up the face and try to do that again. Not the eyes. We'll leave the eyes, but the mouth and the nose, we can repaint those. You're already out. Dog dropped at vet, contractor let in and working, breakfast eaten, back in bed crocheting and watching, taking some me time. So you should, Heather. Dog to the vet, that's like a whole job. So you're good. You're done for the day. Or at least for now. Maybe not for the whole day. This is hard. I'm having a hard time. Why will it not work how I want? I just want this paint, this thick white based paint. I want to have it be thin enough that I can work it while still being thick enough to have good opacity. Is it so much to ask? Because I don't think it's that much to ask. Okay, that went well, that first eye outline. Oops, that's too much paint. Cool. And now okay. I'm sorry, I can't concentrate on conversating when I'm trying to outline something, so you guys just have to quietly work quietly at your desks. It's quiet work now. What is that called? Oops. Love the shirt. You should take a good pic of it before it gets worn and distorted. I will take pictures of it. Although, I'm going to tell you, all of the pictures that I take of Alex throughout the fall and winter, he'll probably be wearing this. Alex has maybe 30 t-shirts, but he wears maybe 4 t-shirts. Am I allowed to throw out the 26 t-shirts that he does not wear? No, no, no. I'm not allowed to throw out them. But he doesn't wear them. So this will now go into his rotation. Every time he gets a new shirt from me, it goes into rotation, and then one of the older shirts tends to get put into that container of 26 shirts, and then he sometimes will take them out, like if everything's dirty. But yeah, this is going to be worn well into the winter most likely. So with me knowing how Alex treats new clothes that I make for him, there will be many pictures of him in this. Because all of the pictures I take of him, he will probably be wearing this. Because it's his new shirt. So he wears it like as if it's his dress clothes, if that makes sense. Even though it's very much a casual shirt, because it's new, he treats it like it's fancy. So that means if we're going to my family's house for dinner, he'll pull out this now. Or on Christmas, I'll have to say, no, please pick one with buttons. And it's just the way we go. Just what happens here. All right, there. So our aliens look pretty good. I give them like a pretty good mark. Oops, I just got green paint on the back. It's fine. It's art. Now let's do the Canada flag. For that, we need red. Okay, I don't know what you had to run away for. I have watery red here. Is it too watery or is it going to be okay? On top of this white paint. Is this white paint mostly dry? Yes. So we're going to have to give it little narrow bands on the side. Good call, Candace. This was a good idea. Give our Canadian flag here. Ooh, that red is actually the perfect red. It's Canada red. Which is kind of like fire engine red in energy. Okay, there's our red bands. And now time for the stressful part. First, for the leaf, we have to do our center, which includes our stem. Then we have our bottom. Good. Then we have our little 3 at the top, which becomes thicker here. Good. I have to talk myself through making a maple leaf because it's a little bit intimidating. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. And then the one here at the bottom. It's as good as we can do, okay? We just gotta be happy with what we got. It's as good as it's gonna get. It's maple leaf adjacent, you know? A Canadian will see that and know that it's supposed to be a maple leaf, you know? Okay, and then I'll get my white again and redo my flag post. Oops. Don't need that much. Oh, the white paint is so thick, it's hard to paint with. There. Beautiful. Now we got that nice Canadian flag. Now we can go back and look at our aliens again. Do you want to be closer, by the way? Do you want to see them? That's all I can get for you. Okay, so aliens. It's aliens, man. It's gonna be done today. We still have an hour. It's gonna be finished. Today will be the day we get our alien done and our t-shirt done. Maybe they don't have mouths. Maybe they're just big old eyeballs. I don't know. I think they have mouths. Toby. Okay. You could totally tell the flag. Hope everything went well on Wednesday. It went well. Alex will probably be needing surgery. We saw the surgeon's office for the first time, which is just a sports medicine physio place, but it doesn't matter. The point is that the surgeon said his tear in his shoulder is like 3 or 4 inches long. And it needs surgery, but it's not a rush. The surgery is not like a rush. Like they said that he has time to try physio again if he doesn't want to do the surgery right away. So he might do some more physio and then see how the improvement is. There's my alien eyes. You could totally tell that's the flag. Thank you, Candace. I agree. Okay, and now I want to do some details, and I need to do that in black. But it's going to be stressful because it's so small and the paint is so thick. So what I want to do is make his face a shape. Like that. Look, now he's cute. And then I was just gonna say, I smell marigolds. What is that? The birds, do you hear them chomping stuff? They're chomping up a bouquet. Okay, there's 2 little heads. And then we need 2 little bodies. Cool. Cute. Damn, that's really scary. He seems to be in good hands, though. All that surgery isn't the only option. Also good that surgery isn't the only option at this point. Oh, also, Melanie, what's really good about scariness is it's not very scary because the surgery is it's honestly barely even a surgery. It's more like a procedure than it is like a surgery. Yes, it is technically a surgery. He will have to go like under anesthesia and whatnot, but it's done laparoscopically and you leave the same day. So it's not even like you have to stay overnight in the hospital. It's a laparoscopic surgery that takes a couple hours and then you get to go home the same day. So even though, yes, it sucks that he's probably going to need to get the surgery, the actual surgery itself is not going to be like awful for him. It's gonna not be not a traumatic situation. And also like, yeah, it's not gonna take as much time for him to heal from the surgery. Most of the healing time is actually almost all of the healing time isn't even the surgery. It's the original injury that has to heal. So like the reason it said he's gonna be unable to do very much for like 6 months is because his arm is going to be immobilized for 6 months. It's not because he's gonna be unable to move it. It's gonna be because he's gonna be not allowed to move it. Whereas I thought he was going to be immobilized because he was going to be unable to move it. Like they were going to break his abilities. But really what it is that he's going to be not allowed to move it. So way more annoying, but also way less pain, which is obviously what I would like to avoid Alex ever having to feel ever. If I could avoid Alex if he could never feel pain, I would feel good. I would accept all of Alex's pain because I can handle pain. I have a pretty high pain tolerance, except Jesus Murphy, except when it comes to my face. When I have pain on my face, I turn into the biggest wimp. But when I have pain anywhere else in my body, it's like not a big deal for me. I can handle a lot of pain. So if I could, I would take all of his pain. But luckily, I won't have to. I won't have to use magic to try and absorb his pain because the surgery is not very painful. It's painful like you got 4 needles because it's 4 laparoscopic holes. It's awesome. I'm pumped about it. I mean, Alex still obviously has the heebie-jeebies. He hates doctors, and he hates having doctors explain what a surgery is going to look or feel like. It gives him the absolute heebie-jeebies to hear about his own body. But he won't have actual pain, so that's super. Love those non-invasive things. Agreed. After you go for those hostas, you and Alistair are to watch Fern Gully. Remember, I told my sister about it, and she was like, I've never heard of that. And I was like, I know. It's because our family didn't have Fern Gully in our repertoire of movies. And I said, but apparently it's a really good movie, and we have to watch it with him. And she was like, we're still on Lion King. We're still on Lion King. When Lion King's over. I feel it, especially with my teeth. For me, if my lips have anything on them, like right now I have a cold sore and I am the biggest baby. I'm trying to do an outline in black on these aliens that makes it a sharper line, but it's hard. But I'll do it. I'll get there. We will do it. It will work. It has to. I want my little aliens to look perfect. My original brilliant plan was to make these aliens Alex and I, but it's too difficult. I can't add a beard and still have it look like an alien. Oh my god, no way. Yeah. Yahweh. Alistair is absolutely obsessed with the Lion King, so he's having a Lion King themed birthday party. Obviously. But he is, I mean, does he even really understand that yet? I don't know. But he knows the Lion King front to back, and he is very excited about having the Lion King all the time. We played it in school too when I worked there for when working on earth stuff and teaching kids to take care of nature. Interesting that it just never showed up in my life or my sister's life. Okay, there's their noses. Maybe they don't get faces or mouths. Maybe they just have noses. What do we think? You want to see them up close so you can understand what I'm talking about more? There's my aliens. Ta-da! Tiny little aliens. We can pretend it's you two. It was supposed to be. The idea is that it's us two. But if I add a beard, which is what Alex has, it doesn't look like us anymore. Because it doesn't look like anything, because the beard covers everything. But as long as you know it's us, that's the important thing. There. Okay, I feel like the aliens are pretty good. Pretty done. Pretty more or less finished. I feel like I want to do an outline here, though. Yeah, that looks cooler. Aw, they're so cute. I love a cute alien. They talk telepathically. Yeah, they do. From their little antennas. That's what those are for. Duh. Okay, so we're done with that. We've got our Canadian flag. Good. We've got our moon. Okay, you want to look at it from the front? You want to see the t-shirt? Ta-da. There she is. What is she missing? What does she still need? Great idea there on the moon, Candace. That's so cute. I feel like these clouds at the bottom we could do a little more with. So let's do that while our aliens dry a little. Aw, hi Laura and Alex from another planet. We're so cute when we're from somewhere Mars-like, Mars adjacent. Okay, here we go. Now we're gonna come into this first. Let me cross my leg. And then we're gonna come over here and we are gonna, where did my paint go? There you are. Work on these clouds a little. I think we'll work on them in maybe a little bit of white and whatever else is on my brush. Just some green and some gray, I think. Put a white mohawk on one and a pink one on the other. I can't draw a mohawk because they're straight ahead. Okay, so these are the clouds I'm gonna, oops, try not to get black paint on. I'm going to continue to work on a little bit just to make them more opaque. Only a couple weeks left until our big camping trip. Alex and I are going on a big camping trip. And I say big and camping trip both with a little bit of, you know, stank on them. That's not, they're neither big nor it's not a big camping trip, but it is. That's so freaking cool. I wish you could like scan the design and get it printed on other shirts. That'd be cool if that's how things worked. That would be pretty neat. I agree, but I don't think that will work. But Alex will have it, and you will all know that it exists. You all make me feel so nice about my designs. This is supposed to be nebula adjacent. You know what I should do? I should do some kind of like thing that incentivizes people to become patrons, because you guys are already patrons, but that incentivizes people to become, like I could do like, if you become a higher tier patron, I can send you a custom made shirt. Or like, I want to be able to like give the, like, I want to be able to give these things out to people, because all I give them to is Alex, which is great. I love giving stuff to Alex, but I would love to like send these out and have them be in the world somewhere. But it's like, that would be really, really cost prohibitive to me. But I like the idea. It's just like, I like the idea of selling merch, but like there's only a few of you. You know what I mean? There's not enough people to justify having merch at this point. I've tried it and it's just not really worth it because nobody wants last minute Laura merch, which is totally understandable. But maybe instead of merch, if I do like limited runs or something, I don't know. Someday I would like to sell my art in a wearable form. I don't know how, I do know how. I don't know how, you know? Like, yes, I could figure it out if I just like spent the afternoon trying to, but I just haven't done that yet. And since I haven't done it, I don't have merch or limited runs of my art. Calling it merch makes it feel like it has to be Last Minute Laura themed, but like I want to do my art as clothing. I don't necessarily want it to be like Last Minute Laura. I more want it to be art that I made, you know? But like I don't have any name to go with it, so there's no reason for anyone to buy it. You know what I mean? With peace and love. Alright. Oh, I love when the paint spreads easily. It's the best. Okay. We mail you a shirt and you send it back all specialized. Oh, that's not a bad idea. A long turnaround time if we do it that way, though. I have to wait for the shirt to come. Then you have to wait for me to paint it and send it back. Not a terrible idea, though. What's this? Do it. Oh my god. But also don't give them out. You should auction them off maybe, or just put them on your Etsy for a couple $100. We might not all want merch, but we do all want your art. That's what I'm thinking, is that not everybody wants merch. I don't want merch. I don't wear anybody's merch. Because I don't free advertising. No, not free advertising for another company. Thank you, but no thank you. I don't even wear any brands. I personally find brands very unattractive. Like, not the clothing that the brands makes, but having like the word bench or supreme on my clothes, I'm like, I'm not advertising for free. Excuse you? So I have like that type of feeling about merch, because for me, I'm like, that's just free advertising for somebody else. As opposed to me wearing something with art that I like on it. That's different. That's not a bad idea. Putting it on Etsy or auctioning. Auctioning feels a bit weird. Maybe it's not weird, but it feels, even just saying auctioning, maybe it's just the word auctioning that I don't like, but the auctioning feels weird. Etsy's not bad. Putting them on for Etsy, but only letting you guys know, like, it's going live today, so that people have the opportunity before the greater public will ever know about it. That's a fun idea. This is not warped. It's just not flat right now. Okay. Oh, some pink made it in. Don't mind if I do. We love pink. Let's add more. I feel like because these are drying kind of transparent, they're giving kind of like bubbles energy as opposed to clouds, but that's fine by me. Cute. Okay, I still have to do the other side. I feel like it's not working right. Charlotte Dobre. Like right now I have a YouTuber t-shirt on, but it's a design she created and it doesn't say anything about her channel, you know? Yeah, I like that idea, because then it's like, I don't need you to advertise me. Like, that's not what I want. I want you to enjoy the things that I make. Charlotte Dobre. I do not know who that is, but I love the idea. And how did she sell hers? Was it like merch or was it like an Etsy situation? Sorry, I'm just gonna pay attention to what I'm doing here for 1 sec and then I'll come back to the chat. Trying to blend this. I love the name Charlotte. You can go by Charlie. If your name is Charlotte, you have the option of going by Charlie. We've been calling Elizabeth Libby in our like chats. Not when we're talking in person, but like when we're texting about Elizabeth, we've been calling her Libby. Because I think Libby is such a cute nickname for Elizabeth. It's hard though, because in real life, we just call her Elizabeth. Like when I'm actually talking to my sister or when I'm holding the baby, I talk to her like her name's Elizabeth, so we call her that. But like eventually she's gonna have nicknames, you know? Wouldn't Libby be cute? I think Libby is such a cute sounding name. Libby. Little Liberino. I didn't know it was a nickname for Elizabeth. Her stuff runs pretty expensive. Does it? Then if someone likes it, we can be like, oh my god, you can get it on her site here. And yes, it was like merch. There we go. Oh, for sure. The problem is for it to be good quality and not bad vibes, fast fashion, it has to be that much. Oh, true. For it to be not bad vibes. For the vibes to be good. My name is just Charlie. Well, for short, Charles, but being trans right now is dangerous. True. Love that. Don't we love that? The state of the world right now, it's just like dangerous to exist. Super fun, super cool. But not actually, though. All right, I think that looks good for those bottom clouds. Looks very nebulous. Nebulonian. Nebularian. It looks nebulant. And now I have to put, I don't know, just dots. I'm gonna just put some pink dots. Because I have pink. What are they, pink dots? I don't know. Something. They're just pink dots. Don't worry about it. I love Charlotte's content, but she's been using AI thumbnails recently, and I'm not a fan of that. How do you use AI thumbnails? I mean, I've used AI in my to make a background, so it'll be like a picture of me and then I'll be like, make a office. I've done it. Oh, won't deny. I know AI is not good for the planet, but I have tried it. You know what I mean? Usually I just use Photoshop though. Oh, yikes, Candy, I didn't realize that. I'm all about calling people out when they do that stuff. Oh, no. Is it really, really bad? Do I have to stop? I mean, it's only if I don't have the item that I need, then I'll ask. Well, it's Photoshop still, but it's AI because Photoshop allows you to use AI now. So you can say, remove the, like if I have a background right here behind me and I say like, remove the dog. That's not something I would remove, but you know what I mean? Oh no. The AI. It's coming for us. They are very high quality, but still. Well. I will say, in Photoshop now, I consider it AI, but you can just select and say remove this, and it will remove it for you. But that's not generative AI. It's I don't know what it's called. It's still AI though. That in Photoshop can remove stuff from your pictures. It is convenient though, I will say, having a picture and like having somebody in the background of one of my thumbnails when I'm trying to do like a picture of like a sweater or something and being able to say like remove the person from it. 'Cause it takes like way more time to do it manually. But if it's that bad.
Bike sold.
Already?
Yep.
To you?
Nope.
Oh. I mean, like, entirely AI generated is weird vibe. Entirely AI generated looks weird, though. Like, you...
I lowball 400.
And?
He said, no, somebody's depositing or whatever. I'm like, cool. So he sold it. I looked up. I could get, that was a 2013. A 2007, 2008. That's running. It's like 3,000, 4,000. So it's like...
So it was a good deal.
It was, well, yeah, of course. The bike, you can get them used in like great condition for like 13,000. So
13,000. Oh, right. Sorry you couldn't get it.
Huh?
Sorry you couldn't get it.
It's okay.
There'll be another.
Yep. Just a piece of metal anyway.
True. If you're using real photos, I think it's fine. I mean, yeah, because I have to take photos to make it. But the cool thing about the Adobe Illustrator suite is that I don't have to use AI for a lot of stuff because the Adobe suite has so much stock footage and stock images. So I can just go on to the Adobe suite and say like conure, and it'll show me a parrot, and then I can chop that photo and put it in my background. You know what I mean? I don't have to like generate it. I can just use a picture that exists from their catalog. Since I pay for it, well, Alex pays for it. He gives it to me as a gift for Christmas pretty much every year. But since we pay for it, we have access to stock photos. I'm just making swirls here, by the way. Why? I don't know. Just to fill space. Plus, I love swirls. There. That seems like it fills out the space pretty well. Okay, and now let's double check our aliens to make sure they are all done. How are we? We're at 11:30. Good. We need to iron this to make sure it's finished. So let's actually set up the iron now, and we can iron it, and then we can have Alex try it on and see how it looks. There are flower bits all over my floor, you silly birds. Okay, everyone, close your ears if you're scared of the vacuum. Look at all this flower garbage, birds. Yeah? Thunder would never. Sitting still while I vacuum around him, Thunder would never. Look at all this mess, Toad. Oh my god, everywhere. You guys are trouble. Man child. Let's see. Also, Candy, I think her people might be the issue. I know she's stepping away from the back end of things to focus more on writing skits, but that shouldn't be an excuse. I know. All right, one sec. I need to... Where's my iron? There you are. All right, birds. This is going to be hot. Hot. Don't touch. Hot. There we go. I remember the vacuum was the only thing that really freaked Thunder out. Honestly, yeah, he hated the vacuum. He hated thunder and lightning. Here's how the shirt's looking. I'm going to put it here, and then I'm going to get a thing to put on top of it before I iron, so I don't damage my iron. Man-child. I turned off the steam, by the way. We do not need steam here. I have it on the highest heat setting. Probably not a good idea, but I like to really make sure that the design is never gonna try and wash out. And ironing it on a high heat setting does that. Looks awesome. I'd like, I'd want to frame it, but more people would see it just wearing it out. I love wearable art. Me too. Okay, so first I iron with the fabric over top like that, and that's just to make sure that the paint is fully dry. And then once the paint is fully dry, then I can go back over it with the iron with no fabric on top. And that just lets me make sure the design is super flat. Good. This might not be right, but I've never had a problem. And I've been doing this since I was like 15, painting on fabric and then ironing it and then washing it and having no issues. Like, I still have tote bags from when I was a teenager that I made and painted that are still like basically brand new. Cool. Good. Dry. Ready to wear. Here is a ready to wear, one of a kind. Now let me just try it on. See how it sits. Ouch. Oh, this? I just painted it. Cute. Oh, what is it? It's just outer space. It's just my outer space shirt. Oh, that? That's just the moon. Oh, these? Just a couple of alien buddies. Oh, that's Earth. These? Nebula coming down. Over here, oh, that's a spaceship. It says September 2026, because that's when we made it. Over here, oh, that's a solar eclipse, if you didn't notice it. Here, those are solar flares. Oh, over here, meteorites. That moon looks sick. Candace, what a good idea. Look at the craters on it and everything. Stop. How cool. I'll wear this. If I was wearing it with the skirt I'm wearing right now, a little tuck, maybe I'll roll up the sleeves a bit. The colors are great. From far away, does it look really cool from far away? Very nice, very good. Thank you, everyone. Let me just unplug my iron. Man down. What? Is it a scary iron? Is it so scary, Gary? You're scary, Gary. You're the one who's, ouch, you're the one who's a scary bird. Yeah, you're scary. You're scary. Look at you coming at me. Look at all that attitude. Look at all this. Have a kiss? Kiss? Thank you. Kiss? Thank you. Kiss? Thank you. Kiss? Thank you. All right. Ugh. Ugh. Beaut. Tobe, you look adorable. September 2025, because it is. September 25. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love how this looks. I love the moon. Ooh, I love the whole thing. I like that these guys are going to be hidden because Alex has hair that's longer than mine. So he could just go like this and then be like, ah, aliens. Impressive. Thank you, thank you. You should be super fucking proud of that shirt, Melanie. That's so sweet of you to say. Proud? No. Happy that I made it? Definitely. I love handmade stuff. I love making stuff cooler by just painting on it. Hey, Alex. Sweetie pie. Sweet. Oh, he's not in here. Okay. Cool. Bye. Boy, bye. All right. I'm really pleased with that. Are you pleased with that? I'm wearing false lashes again and literally kill me. Actually, the ones I'm wearing are so much more comfortable because they're glued to the underside of the lash, but like still. Thank you for your nice words. You guys are so nice. I love you so much. You're such a nice group of people. Thank you for being here today. Also, I also like that shirt, so I'm happy with it. That makes me feel good. And now I have... Do you want to see what I did on the other painting? We've got a few minutes left. On Alistair's birthday painting that I'm progressively getting more and more uncomfortable with because he doesn't even care about farms or cows anymore. He's only interested in the Lion King. But even though he's only interested in the Lion King, maybe he'll like this painting anyway. I said to my sister, I think I'm just going to give it to her for his birthday because it doesn't mean anything. Isn't that pretty? It turned out really good. I'm really pleased with it. Alex thinks it looks like sunset, but it's supposed to be sunrise. Here's what it looks like from above. It's supposed to look like right before the sun comes up. Oh, I love the way this area looks so much. I love these two bunches of flowers. I love the goldenrod. The cows look awesome. I said to Alex, if you look at the cows up close, they're purple and pink. But if you look at them from far away, they look like black and white cows, right? Don't they look like black and white cows? But look up close. It's purple and pink. And it's also not really very cow-shaped. Same with this one. Look, it's purple and pink. And the baby one hiding back there, purple and pink. Those are not even cows. Those are just blotches of black and white. There's pink. There's purple. But when you move it farther away, well, we're proud of you because that's wild. You're a nice lady. Does anyone ever tell you that, Melanie? You make people feel nice. That's a good quality that you have. Anyway, I'm kind of in love with this painting. Like, kind of, I want to keep it, and I like it. So hopefully my sister likes it, because if she doesn't, I'm going to be like, if you don't like it, I'll take it, because I'll hang it up. And then she said she saw it already. When she came over, she saw it, and she was like, I'll hang it in his bedroom. I was like, you frickin' better, because I'm going to take it if it's hidden. I like it. Isn't it pretty? Stop. It looks like first thing in the morning. Look at the goldenrod. Look at the annoying daisies. Look at this. Look at this Queen Anne's lace. Look at it up close. Look what I did. That's a Queen Anne's lace. I painted that as like a flat thing. Look at the grasses. Look at these little tiny planty leafy things. Look at these little dots. Alex, do you want to try on the shirt? It's finished.
Nice.
I finished it. When I said, do you want to try on the shirt? What I meant was, can you come try on the shirt?
I'm sorry?
When I said, do you want to try on the shirt? What I actually meant was, can you please try on the shirt? I made it.
Yeah, I know.
And everyone wants to see your reaction. Well, Louisa does. And Louisa's everyone. Louisa just had a baby. Can you try it on now and you don't have to show everybody? You can just try it on over there. And tell me what you think. Don't even look at it before you turn it on. Aw, that's so sweet. He'll spend so long staring at it, I bet. I already ironed it, so it's ready to wear.
Thanks.
How do you like it?
Wow. That's so nice.
You like it?
Yeah, thank you.
Do you like the moon?
Yeah, I like the aliens too.
Yeah? You like the solar eclipse?
Yeah.
You like the Saturn? You like the spaceship? You like the whole thing?
The Canadian flag.
On the moon! Candace's idea. Oops.
Thank you.
You're welcome, I love you. You like it?
Yeah. Thank you.
I love you. I'm more than one being a big girl. Lol.
You need my popcorn.
Hey, me too. Oh, right, too. Melanie's helped with the design too.
Oh, thank you so much.
And Melanie said that I should be proud of it.
You are. It's amazing.
I am?
Yeah.
I am proud of it?
Yeah.
Can we hear his reaction? Alex, come here for a sec.
What?
Into the microphone. Tell everybody what you think.
It's nice, thanks.
That's it? That's what I get?
It's really, really, really nice. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Also, just so you know, right now he's wearing another custom shirt that I made for him. That's what he's wearing anyway. That's all you get is it's really nice. Thanks. Thanks, Alex.
Anytime.
Anyway, on back to my painting. Look at my painting. I painted this with my own paintings, with my own fingers and my own eyeballs. What do you think? Do you think Alistair will like it? Look at it. It's so good. I think this is my best painting.
Very nice.
It is very nice.
It's nice.
I think it's my best one. Like, don't you want to go there? Look at all the curves. Look, curve, 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 curve. I made all these curves on purpose. There. Thank you for coming to my paint talk. No, I meant I wanted to see it. Well, you can't see it on him. He is busy and shy. He's not ready for you to see him. Have you met Alex? He's such a shy person. He doesn't like people to like look at him. He's not a live streamer. He's not a real live YouTuber like I am. Hey, me too. I more than one. Hold on, me too. I more than one being a big girl. Alistair Farm on the barn would be nice for personalization. That's true, to write his name somewhere. And show us. No, I'm hiding in the field. I'm hiding in the field. Like, are you serious? I just noticed another thing that I did that I think looks so good. Look here. Look at this. Are you ready for this? Look at this shadowing. Look, this side of the barn, dark, because the sun is back here. It would be shining a little this way. So this is going to be the darkest area. Look at the shadowing. Look at that. Do you see this darkness? Do you see how it kind of like comes out like that? Do you see like the line of shadowing? Who is she? An artist? Stop. Yep. Thank you. I might just keep it. I'm not keeping it. It's a gift, but I do love this painting. I hope she loves it. It's really mostly for my sister. It turned out so well. I'm so pleased with how it turned out. From the beginning till now, it looks way better than it did when we started. That's what I love about acrylic. You just keep painting over stuff. You know what I asked for Christmas? For Christmas? My sister said, our brother asked what you want for Christmas. What do you want? And I said watercolors, because my brother will just walk into Michael's and go, what watercolors, please? So she's in a compliment phase. I know what Ada would say. It's so beautiful. It's so cute. That's adorable. I would love to hear Allie's reaction to, or Julia's. Allie, I wonder what he would say. Let me think. I would say, I have a surprise for you. And he would go, yeah? What is it? And then I would go, it's a surprise. Can you close your eyes? And he would go, and then he'd open it and he'd go, it's a puzzle? And I would go, no, it's a painting. It's a painting. Mommy, look, a painting. And then she would go, your Auntie Laura painted that for you. And he would go, yeah. That's what I think he would say. And then I would say, do you think it's so beautiful? And he would go, it's so beautiful. And I would say, do you think it's really cool? And he would go, it's really cool. He's so cute. I don't get to see him today because he's sleeping over at my parents' house. So I won't get to see him, which is such a bummer for me. But I'll see him tomorrow, so it's fine. All right, I'm going to go. I love you guys. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I have to go get ready for the rest of my Friday shenanigans. So I hope you have a good weekend. I hope you don't work too hard. I hope you stay hydrated, and I hope you're very nice to yourself this weekend. I hope you have an opportunity to do something fun. I love all the different lighting you do in paintings. Excuse me. I feel like they'd look so cool all together in a gallery. Melanie, you're so sweet. And also, probably, just the lighting doesn't make any sense. My lighting doesn't follow logic. So yeah, it'd probably look cool in a gallery. Well, you are a princess. He will make you feel great. He always does. Auntie Laura, Auntie War,